Alright, it's finally time to do some work on the ute. I was having a look over last night and I noticed down here this heater hose has got a bit of a leak on it. You can see down there, originally I thought the leak was coming from here, but at second glance that's the power steering line. So she's leaking from this heater hose here out of the inlet. And that runs back to the heater tap back there. Back down here, the heater tap. Which actually sort of works out because this, first of all, God knows how long this has been here. But if you can see down here, this has actually been cut and joined because it used to tee off for the LPG converter, which sat back up here behind the strut tower, which for reference, it's now down here, dead. Well, not dead. It works fine, but fuck LPG. So anyway, what I'm going to do is quickly pull off this heater hose. It's just a hose clamp up, up the back and up the front. And then we've got a lovely nice new replacement. There's a part number if you need. CH2040. It's to suit Holden Commodore VS. 3.8 litre petrol. I mean, it would work for the gas one anyway. You just would have to cut it. But either way. And there's the Holden part number as well. Not that I think you can get these from Holden anymore. I think they have been discontinued. A lot of stuff for this car has. For example, the injectors. Actually, when I asked the parts department at one of my local dealers how much a set of injectors would be, the guy, not so politely, said, "Sell the car." So he obviously thinks very highly of the VS Commodores. There's nothing wrong with this. There's cosmetic damage from the accident I had, and there's really a couple of little things. It runs beautifully. The engine's been rebuilt at some point. Drives fine. It's got a bit of a diff whine, but they all do. And that's going to be rebuilt eventually anyway. So, instead of just staring at the motor while I gas bag, let's start work. It's always handy to have one of these little titchy ratchets around, just for getting into spaces like this. This is an 8mm, I believe. No, it's not. Wow, that made me look like a dickhead, didn't it? Alright, that's nice and loosey-goosey. Come back here. And this is the difficult part, because I have to disconnect that bottom hose. But these heater taps are notoriously brittle, and I don't know when it was replaced last. Alright, got my nice new hose clamp in. And my other nice new hose clamp. And the new line. So now I'm just gonna top up the radiator. Alright. Got key, start her up. It'll probably be a bit loud in the garage, especially as she runs in, but once she settles down and starts to idle, hopefully it quiets up a bit. Get that work through there. Top off the reservoir. Alright, time to start making a move and getting this front bar off. So half the fasteners on mine are missing, but normally there's 3 10mm here. Then there's couple of bolts under here, and there is this support bar here. Oh, and also there's supposed to be some up under here. You can see the hole there, but they're also missing on mine. So your mileage may vary. This one I don't have to take out because it's been cut. As I said in the last video, some idiots put a Tek screw there and it's jammed. So last time to get this bar on, I just quickly cut that because I didn't have time to deal with this. So we'll probably also cut that out today, just to make some progress. All right, well, got 10mm. I'm going to get started. Right, well the front bar's off. Just chucked it up on the bay for now. Just going to go through and undo these screws all along here. And they hold on the bottom lip. So I'll take that off. There's a couple other bits like these. Pop those off. And then we're ready to pretty much chuck this bar out. Okay, she's looking a bit different now. Got the bumper off. Pulled the front lip off. Got all my brackets and fasteners and everything. So now I'm going to pull out the headlight, which is easy, it's just a couple of 10mm. And then probably time to deal with this little fucker that's been annoying me since I bought the car. Headlights out. I'll just put the brackets for the headlight protector back on just so I don't lose them. Having a look, it looks like we've bumped the rear. Oh, I got that bloody Tek screw out. You can see how far it would have run into the car, almost obstructing the bonnet latch. Just don't know why you would have put that there. You could just put anything else. So I'm probably going to drill out these holes and put in some nutserts just to make it easier, fix up the threads, just clean it all up in general. As I was saying, it looks like we're going to have to replace the Rio. The front's not too bad, just a bit of a dent could be popped out, but if you see here, it's not following the line of the car anymore. So it dips in here just before the headlight. Luckily there doesn't seem to be any too much damage here, just from where the headlights popped in, so we can pop that back out. I got a bit done. Bonnet's off. Headlights out, bumpers off. Gonna pull out the Rio and replace that because it's got a little bit of damage there. And they're cheap, so might as well just replace it. We'll have to pop out this little bit that the headlight's pushed in. And looks like I need to put a little bit of paint on there. Thankfully, got the hard cover, so for the moment, bonnet's just on the back. You can see she's looking a bit sorry for herself. And then we've pulled out the front lip and got my nice clean red strip. It doesn't look like it took too much of the hit, thankfully. So there we are, she's coming along. Hopefully she won't be off the road for too long because I miss driving her.